I'm Sheila.
Hi, I'm Cameron. Hi, I'm Aniya.
And welcome to Kids in the Kitchen.
We're very excited to have two new guests today. We have Cameron and Aniya, and we'd like them to share some information about themselves with you. So Cameron, where do you go to school?
I go to school at Rockbridge Elementary.
And what do you like to do when you're not in school?
Well, I like to play video games.
Okay.
And help my dad in the house.
Okay, nice. You like to play basketball?
Yes.
Okay. He's a Celtics fan. I'm from Boston, so I'm like, go Celtics. Okay. And Aniya, how old are you?
7.
You're 7. Okay. And what do you like to do?
I like to read and sometimes sleep.
Okay. We have a sleeper in the house.
Great. Well, we're so glad to have you guys here with us today. Today is a very special show. It's our Kids in the Kitchen grilling show, and we're going to be highlighting grilled foods today. So we have Cameron and Aniya, and they're going to help us do some really special things, including making a homemade barbecue sauce and making a mango chutney. Now, one of our themes for today is the mango. The mango is a wonderful tropical fruit. It's soft. It's a green and red kind of fruit, and when you cut it up, it's nice and orange in color inside. So we'll be using the mango today. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to start on our dessert, because our dessert is not grilled, but it is the perfect complement. It's a s'more pie that's cold. So I'm going to start making the crust, which has chopped up cookies, chocolate chip cookies, butter, and sugar, while Micah starts to work with the barbecue sauce.
Okay. So what we have here, again, like Sheila said, we have mango, and we have some, what do you think this is?
Sugar.
It's brown sugar. You want to go ahead and put in the brown sugar? This is really simple, that we're going to be really just dumping everything in to the food processor, and then we'll be blending it. So the main ingredients that we'll be featuring today is this ketchup. Thank you. You want to put the ketchup in? So how much ketchup is that, Sheila? It's about a fourth of a cup?
Absolutely. And it's just a regular store-bought brand ketchup.
There you go. I can scoop some of that out for you.
And that's one whole mango that we sliced up. It's sliced up in about 20 to 25 pieces. You can also use dried mango if you don't have fresh mango in your area. And you just soak it in water for, I think, about 20 minutes, and then you can use that. But we're using fresh ingredients.
Now we have apple cider vinegar. Put some of that in there.
That's about 3 tablespoons.
And about 2 cloves of garlic that have been minced. A little bit harder. Yeah, a little bit harder. Okay, I got you. Now the nice thing about barbecue sauce is really you can flavor it any way you like. So sometimes you can put mustard in there, or you can put Worcestershire sauce. But to go with the theme of the mango, Sheila thought it would be really fun to do something different and flavor the sauce with the mango, the fresh mango.
Don't forget our sugar. Got our 2 tablespoons.
Well, we put the 2 tablespoons.
Oh, did you? Okay. Well, we used the sugar in both ingredients, so hey. I got mixed
Yeah, I'm
up.
sorry, I put it on the wrong side of the table. What can you do? So, we have a food processor here, and since Aniya is 7, she and I are going to work as a team, and I'm going to make sure that everything's set up so that it's safe, but she can go ahead and turn the button. So that's kind of what we do. So if you can turn that dial. There you go. Awesome. So, what we have here is a nice pureed sauce. We might do it a little bit more, but I think, okay. Whoops. But I think we're looking pretty good. One thing you want to keep in mind when you're working with kids is that you want to take the food processor off, or you want to disconnect it from the power source so that your children aren't reaching into the food processor when the power is there or if anything is spinning. This food processor is set up in such a way that it really can't be done. It automatically cuts off. Everything is not clicked into place. So the next thing we're going to do is start on our mango chutney, which is really quite simple. And what we're doing with the chutney today is normally you'll have a chutney, it'll be sweet. We decided to kind of pair the sweet and the spicy. So we're going to add to our mangoes red pepper, dried red pepper. So why don't you go ahead and get started, if you can, Cameron, of putting the mango there. Okay. And then all these ingredients go in. So you have 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. We have some cinnamon right here. We have our dried red pepper. And we have some onion powder. Onion powder?
Oh,
Garlic
garlic
powder.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
They look the same.
So today was the first time that both Cameron and I had mango. What did you think about the mango? Go ahead and mix.
And here, add a little bit of, we're going to just add a dash of the apple cider vinegar.
Okay.
Dash.
So what do you think about the mango, Aniya? Did you like it?
Yes.
What did it taste like?
And we're going to add some.
Tastes sweet.
Sweet, right. That's why Sheila and I like it.
We're also going to add a little bit of lime juice to this after Cameron finishes mixing it, probably on the break. But
Okay.
you want to have about a 1/4 cup of lime juice as well. Aniya, why don't you come over here, and you and Cameron switch places. And while Cameron mixes that, Aniya and I are going to start working on our pie crust. Now, our pie crust has been, what you do is you microwave this in 2 1-minute intervals. So that's what we did. We microwaved it and you can see it changed in consistency. The butter melted and the sugar melted. So now, Aniya, what I want you to do is push down like this, and we're going to make it look like a pie crust. You know how pie crust looks? Okay, so use a spoon and you want to push down and flatten it out, right? Now, parents, if you're working with your child with this at home, you know, it's best to have them use a spatula or a spoon, and then you may need to get into it with your hands just to kind of press it out. But because we're using butter that was heated in the microwave, it can get really hot. So since Aniya is 7, we want her to be safe by using a plastic spoon. And a plastic spoon is important too because it doesn't transmit heat like a metal object would. Now, Aniya and I are going to keep working on this while you guys go ahead and start to
Season our chicken.
Right,
Okay.
absolutely.
So today we're going to season the chicken 2 different ways. We have the barbecue sauce, and we also have a jerk seasoning. Have you smelled the jerk seasoning yet? Kind of spicy, right?
Yes.
Okay. So this is a store-bought jerk seasoning, but we also have been playing around with the jerk seasoning that I made. And both jerks are very similar: allspice, nutmeg, ground, black pepper, a lot of the ingredients that you have at home, sugar, salt. And so all we're going to do is put some of the seasoning on top. Put your fingers in, sprinkle some of the seasoning on top. Now I'm going to use my fingers and turn the chicken because we're going to rub this seasoning in. So if you can go ahead and sprinkle some of the seasoning back on top of the chicken on both sides. This is what you call a basic rub. We're using jerk today. You can make all different types of rubs. You can make a Cajun rub. You can make a Mediterranean rub. And so you want to season your chicken and then really just rub in your seasoning. And we're going to let this sit for about 15 minutes to a half an hour before we grill our chicken.
Okay, well, I mean, we've got some great things going on. We'll be right back after the break, and we'll get a chance to go outside and get the grilling started. You guys are doing a really good job. Here, now you can press down a little bit more.
Yeah, okay. It looks good, nice and pungent, right? It's spicy. That's the thyme.